Hey guys, welcome to the Sabotaged channel. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Put the post notification for you to be notified. Like the video and comment if you'd like. Let's get into pop and urban entertainment as we usually do. So Nicki was on the world premiere. She has been doing Barbie image for her whole career and still doing it. She was representing the diva with blonde platinum hair, so she did look good, and she did say that she's very happy that Barbie World did send an invitation, means the world to her because of the Barbie image. Talk back to music. Endless Fashion is expected to be debuting at number 20 according to a lot of Barb's chart prediction. It was supposed to go top 15, top 13, and Barbie World is being sabotaged by these executives. I don't care what you all say. It seems like giving all the budget to Dua Lipa, yet Nicki Minaj and Ice Spice debuted at number 7. Anyway, moving on to the obsession the body can have with our queen. They are really obsessed, just like their fave, just like CardiB. They are very obsessed. Soon after, they are posting that it's giving substance, like they always blame her, like the way Lato blamed her for. So this is not your fave in the pink carpet world premiere of the Barbie movie, her image of her old career, and still doing it. When your fave was in Paris, you did not see the Barb's page updating, CardiB in any way. They didn't give her any type of attention. But you all do it because you are all obsessed. The obsession is real, and she is an obsession. I would not be shocked with that. There's an album Drake is dropping called For the Dogs. It seems like he has a Nicki Minaj feature. I am not shocked, but Drake is always the snake in the camp that Nicki Minaj always believes. He is trolling somebody who does not like Nicki Minaj, and he will do everything with the ops, but Nicki Minaj cannot work with somebody like Kendrick Lamar because Kendrick is being preferred even by the president over him, and he is selling. So more lyrical too. On Beyonce, there are some songs that she did not perform because her fans were too good to be linking the rehearsal. Now the songs that she did not perform were overheard while she was rehearsing. I'm sure it got to her through the internet. Drunk in Love, Dying, Hated, All Up in Mind. I feel like it's not that serious when your fans hear you rehearsing the same songs that you already put in the set list. Moving on to unfortunate news about Tina Knowles, Beyonce mom. Home was robbed by burglars. 1 million in cash was stolen plus jewels. Rich people really do have rich problems. How do you put 1 million in cash in the house? But I think because you have the money, it's allowed for the rich people. But again, hopefully no one was hurt. Hopefully she wasn't home. I'm sure she's touring with Beyonce, if I'm not wrong. So hopefully she wasn't home at all, or anyone being hurt. Anyway, moving back to Barbie producer Mark Ronson, well known. He claims that he was talking about Billie Eilish when he said one of the greatest living artists around. Please, somebody come and get this jigaboo out of here. No shade though to Billie Eilish. She has a great voice and good songs too. Again, Sam Smith was the last mystery artist. Can you imagine? You don't have to hide Sam Smith at all. Anyway, moving on. There's a Ghana song that is predicted to go to top 10. Can you imagine? It will become his 4th top 10 entry. So congrats to Ghana. Congrats to whoever is supporting Ghana. It's very interesting. I'm hoping, people support Young Thug the same way. Moving on to Rihanna and Aaliyah comparison, there's a former dancer called Fatima revealed in a broadcast that it was actually her first time feeling that magnetic energy in a room that she felt with Aaliyah, and she thought she would never feel something like that. Now she's talking about, performing for Aaliyah and Rihanna at the same time when Rihanna was 18, which is very interesting. Like, how old is this dancer? I would love to know, because you are a dancer for Aaliyah, and then you became a dancer for Rihanna. Maybe Fatima began this dancing career at a very young age, 16 maybe, and so there's a possibility she performed for both of them. Anyway, talking about the comparison, to me it's different, except maybe for the magnetic energy that she felt. The music, the images, they had a sex symbol image, both of them. They were very young, and they came at different debut era. Unfortunately for Aaliyah, she died at a very young age. But to me, Aaliyah had more vocal than Rihanna. No shade to Rihanna, but Rihanna is the one who is still here and still a legend. Aaliyah is still a legend to me, the way I view her. But tell me what you think about the magnetic energy that Fatma did felt. Do you think it's genuine or is it just for clout? Moving on to point me two, thanks to CardiB, Fendi the rapper earns her biggest streaming of all time with 600k. So congrats to Fendi the rapper, congrats to CardiB for giving her biggest streaming of all time. Hopefully there is more for both of them to come. It's early prediction with number debuting at 84. This is not the first time, CardiB is debuting at the 80s. Remember Big Paper, where she featured with DJ Khaled album? It debuted at the 80s. I still remember it was the 80s. Moving on to one of our fan page. Recently, a few days ago, CardiB has been in Paris, and they were saying that CardiB, went to a Balenciaga fashion show, so which was very interesting. CardiB has never outspoken. She was once the face of Balenciaga in 2018 during her prime, and even during the backlash Balenciaga received early last year, if I'm not wrong, she still went ahead dressing her son the following day or a few days after the backlash from head to toe, a Balenciaga kids outfit. So a lot of people are outraged by CardiB, but you should know CardiB is not black. She went ahead and said, oh, you are not supposed to attacking a kid, but it wasn't the kid who chose the outfit, it was her, the mother. This is a few days after the backlash, or even it was the following day, on Twitter, showing her son wearing Balenciaga. After all that happened with Balenciaga outrage and massive backlash. But we all know CardiB has a big machine behind her. That's her label, and she's not black. A black artist, I would dare them do that, they will get cancelled by fellow black people. So tell me think about that. But again, I did not see it on TMZ. I did not see it on other news article. So if it is true, well, it happened. Moving on to Jamie Foxx, he's seen for the first time on a yacht. Hopefully he's doing well, doing great. So hopefully this continues. Britney Spears and will.i.am, they're coming soon, allegedly, and a lot of people feel like Britney is doing a charity work at this point, which I highly doubted. They've worked together with a group called Scream, and it was very successfully. A lot of Britney Spears projects, including the book, is being stalled. They're being kind of like blackballed to me. Moving on to our last topic, Taylor Swift Eras Tour is wanted around the world. World leaders are inquiring for her to go to their countries. So tell me, think about that. Tell me how you feel for her to be going to other countries. Which countries are these? Is it Russia, Afghanistan, Iraq? They could have specified which countries they are inquiring for her. Again, Speak Now Television version is projected to do 650 to 700, which is not shocking, to debut at number 1. So congrats if it happens with such huge amount of sales. The first album to do so this year so far, which is not shocking. It's Taylor Swift. Again, in a single day, it had streams over 100 million. So congrats to her, which is not shocking. This success is not shocking. Anyway, tell me think about today's topics if you don't mind. Your opinion is valid over here. Bye.